The Pokemon world is full of mysteries, and with the release of Sun and Moon, many of those mysteries have been solved, while others, not so much.
Hey, I was just thinking the same thing. So what's up, my name is RuffletRowlit, and I'm joining Asteroid today to just make this awesome video. If you guys want to check out my own channel, go ahead and do that. I do a lot of different content on there, like Pokemon Top 10s, Let's Plays, Shiny Hunting, and a ton of different things. But either way, how about we get this started?
Hang on, there is a part 2 to this list. If you guys want to check it out, definitely make sure to go ahead and do that after watching this part right here. Also, major spoiler alert for those who have not completed the story of Sun and Moon. But, yeah. I think that's it. Let's get started with the list. Coming into the number 10 slot is the mystery behind the third type Null. In the depths of the Aether Foundation, it is confirmed that a grand total of 3 type Full were created, which were later renamed to type Null after the experiment was a failure. The first type Null is taken away by Gladion at some undisclosed moment in the story and later becomes his partner, which then evolves into Savali. The second type Null is given to you in the aftergame after approaching Gladion in the Aether Foundation. In terms of the third one, nobody really knows for sure. Is the Aether Foundation still in possession of it? Does Faba or Lusamine still have it? Did Gladion save it from Team Aether's devastating clutches? Or is it simply roaming the Alola region on its own? Nobody really knows for sure.
Now, coming at number 9 is going to be Mimikyu. Now, Mimikyu is a interesting little thing. Its Pokédex entry states that its actual appearance is unknown. A scholar who saw what was under its rag was overwhelmed by terror and died from the shock. Now, this is one of the 4 entries for Mimikyu, and to be frankly honest, it leaves me very confused. And my biggest question has to be, what is under Mimikyu's rag? And also, why does the rag look like Pikachu? Now, there are a few theories saying that the rag looks like Pikachu because it was originally a toy that Mimikyu picked up and used to hide itself. Others say that the rag is fully self-made by Mimikyu and that either it takes the shape of a Pikachu because it loves Pikachu, because it hates it, or maybe the reason why it looks like Pikachu is because it sees the affection a trainer has with a Pikachu and how other Pikachus communicate with each other, and then Mimikyu is just lonely. Now, I'm very unsure about either of these and if then any of them are really true or work. Now, this Pokemon is truly interesting and I would love to know what's actually under the rag, and even though it is kind of mentioned that it's terrifying and would kill you, I would still love to see what's under there. Either way, let's get to the next one.
Zygarde is a Kalos native Pokemon introduced in the 6th generation. In Pokemon X and Y, you are able to encounter Zygarde in its 50% form in Terminus Cave. While you're able to encounter and catch this Pokemon in its native region, there's no mention of its many forms or the lore behind it until the 7th generation of Pokemon. As you travel throughout the Alola region, you're able to discover a multitude of Zygarde cores and cells to eventually piece together Zygarde in its many forms towards the end of Sun and Moon. If Zygarde is a guardian of Kalos, then why is it in the Alola region? Is it because of the ever-growing threat of the Ultra Beast? Is there potentially 2 separate Zygarde for each region? Dexio even states, and I quote, Zygarde is said to maintain the order of the Kalos region. Then why is it in Alola? Is it a sign that something is about to happen? While Zygarde doesn't have any major impact on the story of Sun and Moon, this dialogue could very well have been hinting at the Ultra Beast invasion.
Now, coming at number 7 is gonna be the Missing Tapu Village. Now, the Missing Tapu Village is a mystery that makes a little sense. It is said that the area where the abandoned site, also known as the Thrifty Megamart, was a sacred ground for Tapu Bulu. So it went on a rampage and destroyed the village that was located there, and also destroyed every human being that was living there. Now, this makes little sense since Tapu Bulu and just all the Tapus are supposed to be guardian deities that are supposed to protect the people of the Alola Islands. So why would it destroy them? And something that gives off a really creepy feeling, a chilling feeling, is the fact that the Thrifty Megamart is now infested with ghost-type Pokemons, which gives me a really bad feeling considering that the ghost types usually are, reincarnated or just ghosts of humans. They tend to be. The fact that Tapu Bulu would destroy a whole village because of a single Megamart seems insane. Like, why would it destroy the whole village there and all the people there? And it still remains as a mystery to why it did it. But I guess we might never know.
There are a ton of things hinting at Sun and Moon throughout the Kalos region, but one of the main hints reside in Anastar City. Anastar City is located towards the northeast of Kalos and is home to the Psychic-type gym leader Olympia. While Olympia herself shares many design elements with the legendary Pokemon Lunala, the connections do not end there. The famous Anastar City sundial is located there and is said to have come from outer space, or, as one NPC theorized, could have been made by a legendary Pokemon? Why not both? On top of that, another NPC near the sundial states, did you know that there are moondials too? While these references to the Alola region are all swell and good, how exactly are these locations connected? Is there a moondial located somewhere within the depths of the Alola region? And is Olympia potentially from the Alola region, considering her oddly specific fashion sense? Birdkeeper Toby did a great theory on this topic, which I'll link down below. With that being said, if you guys do want to see part 2 of this list, click the link down below in the description to check it out. But I think that's it for me. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time. Peace!